Once you've researched, found and built your website and the website has been cached in Google, the next step is to start building backlinks, which we do through the traffic tab within Snipr. There are two benefits for generating backlinks. The first, as covered in modules 6, 9 and 10 of the education, are that using backlinks is a great way to increase the authority of the site and therefore increasing your position within the search engine results pages. The second benefit of creating backlinks is also that you'll get natural traffic, i.e. real users seeing those links and then clicking through and visiting your site. A great way to get backlinks is by commenting on blogs, as when you comment you're also able to leave a link which obviously will be linked to your site. This process is generally long and arduous, and so using traffic we're able to expedite that by creating a traffic campaign. Let's jump into that. We do that by, within the Things to Do menu, clicking Create Campaign. The first option you'll see within the campaign wizard is choosing a website that you've built. In this case, I'm going to choose my vintage Star Wars action figures.info, and as a keyword I'm going to use the keyword Star Wars. Now let's just explain what the keyword is. Essentially what we're going to be doing is finding products and finding blogs based on this keyword. So this is important. We don't want to be too specific, so if we used our whole niche keyword, which is vintage Star Wars action figures, it's very unlikely we're going to find many products or many blogs talking about that. So we go up to our broad niche keyword or our C keyword that we used to initially find our website URL. You can have a play around with this to see what produces the best results. In this case I'm using Star Wars for my vintage Star Wars action figures.info domain. The final step in this is to choose the type of blog that we're looking for. We have two types here, WordPress and movable type. By far WordPress is the biggest blog platform out there, so we're certainly going to find more options by sticking with WordPress. But again, have a play around, try the other one and see if you find more blogs for your keyword for the other blog type. So going to the next stage, you simply click Next, and what we see here is a list of products which are all related to our keyword. Again, we can change this keyword if we wish, which I don't need to, and then research. So again, nothing lost if the keyword didn't produce enough or any products. Now essentially, why are we choosing a product at this stage? What we're looking for is a product that will have a review. As we can see here, we can see the ratings and the review of that product, and it's those actual reviews we're going to use as comments, again saving us time from having to write out fresh content. So we need to essentially select a product, which I'm going to do here. There's lots of reviews and it's got a good rating for the Star Wars trilogy, and then I'm going to scroll down and click Next in this process. As we can see here, we see confirmation of the product selected, in this case a Star Wars trilogy DVD set, and then below that we see a list of reviews for that specific product. When the review was created, how many words in the review, a brief overview of that review. Simply selecting the review, and again scrolling down, lots of reviews available, and then clicking Next will take us to the next stage. Here we see the product we've selected again. We've already selected a review for that product, which will be used as our comment for the traffic campaign. And now finally we see the blogs that we found specifically related to our keyword, in this case Star Wars trilogy. If we didn't find any blogs here, we can change this and find blogs based on a different keyword. So again we could put a more broader keyword in here, and hopefully we should find more blogs. Here we see we found 69 blogs. Now the various things we see here, we see the title of the blog, the URL or the website address of the blog, as well as a link so we can actually preview that. In this case we see the blog is Film Buff Online, and the actual specific blog post is about the Star Wars trilogy, which was obviously the product that we selected at the start, and we see the option to be able to put a comment here. Now, obviously, we're not doing that manually. Snipr enables us to do that automatically, so we don't actually need to preview the sites. That was purely just for explaining the process. So here we can see we've got 69 blogs, which we can review any of those. We can see where the blogs are listed, so Yahoo or where we found them on Google, potentially sometimes both. And then literally click next to go to the next step. And we have the final status of saving the campaign, which will then be created in a process which will be ran, and your comments will be automatically posted to the, in this case, 69 blogs we found over the process of the next 24 hours. Once we've created our campaign, we can look at the campaign overview, which we see when we default go to the traffic tab. And here we see the campaign I've just created half a minute ago from the keyword Star Wars, the product Star Wars Trilogy. We were posting to WordPress, and we see all the details of 69 blogs. The way that Snipr uses this strategy is every time you create a campaign, we will create a campaign page for you on your site. So here we see the review that I had of the product. And this is a very important stage. As you'll notice, there's no monetization, no AdSense, no Amazon, no way to make money from this specific page. So when we post a comment onto the blog, this is the actual URL that will be linked. So when the blog owner sees our comment, and if they choose to follow the link, they'll be redirected to this page, and they'll see no monetization, and so they're more likely to approve the comment because they don't see this as spam, or they don't see this as an attempt just to direct traffic to your own site to generate revenue. Whereas in actual fact, once the blog comment has been approved and a user clicks on that link, they'll never actually see this page. They will be redirected to your home page, which is obviously the page you have monetization. So this is a way to cloak automatically the pages that we're posting for comments, which again should help us to improve the amount of comments that we actually get approved. So that was a very quick and simple look at traffic campaigns.